So guys, we're back with another video, and it's part 5 of adding the top 30 players of all time, to the 2021 NBA draft. Mike Conley, Carmelo Anthony, Kyle Lowry, Nicholas Batum, Serge Ibaka, and a few other players retired. These are the staff that retired. Hall of Fame and the kids. Carmelo Anthony, and Kyle Lowry get their jerseys retired in the Raptors and the Nuggets. And then let's simulate till the season starts. Alright, let's see what well, actually no, let's simulate to player progression. Let's see what teams make moves and all that. Alright, it's player progression. These the Lakers right now. Oh what, I don't even know what happened to Scottie Pippen, but Magnus Fredrickson over here is taking his spot.
No, I don't know.
But this guy was drafted in 2023, so this should be, or would have been his third season, but yeah, I guess he didn't play. And they also have Allen Iverson now. They got, oh my, okay, Lakers making some moves, I guess. They still have Andre Drummond, Montrezl Harrell, Taylor Tucker. I think they re-signed Montrezl Harrell and Andre Drummond, by the way. Doug McDermott's now in this team. A few roster changes. Magic. Yo, they don't have Steph Curry anymore. I don't know where he went. They don't, but they still have Jonathan Isaac, Wendell Carter Jr., Kel Bridges, Alvin Romero. Remember that guy? He's a baller, yeah. Dedrick Long, yes, Rashawn Holmes, Frank Kaminsky, Gordon Hayward, and Juan Toscano. It's a decent team. I guess the Mavericks is how they're. It's basically the same team as last year. I think this guy's a rookie though. Oh wait, no, he's not. Makes sense. He's actually 26. I didn't see that. I just saw his face again. I'm like, bro, he's a rookie. Well, Nets now have a 99 overall for Chris Paul, and Chris Paul's going ridiculous right now. Yeah. And then they, on top of that, they still have Kevin Durant. They got Kyrie. They got James Harden. They got Piscate, Dulonix. This guy was in the draft along with Chris Paul. The young. Where's the young Kevin Durant? Where's the young? Yo, they lost the young Kevin Durant to, bro. So they couldn't pay for Moses Malone, and now they're losing the young Kevin Durant in restricted free, not even restricted free agent. Restricted free agency. You serious? Bro, the Nets. I don't know about the Nets, man. They lost Moses Malone and young Kevin Durant. Now they just got this Chris Paul. They signed him, but so yeah, they probably couldn't afford that young Kevin Durant as well. But this is still a great team. I don't know how they were like the 12th seed last season, or 13th seed even. I can't remember. But I expect them to make the playoffs at least. Come on now, right? The Nuggets. They keep making the playoffs even without Nikola Jokic, bro. Bobo's probably doing it. Yeah, it's Bobo, man. Bobo's the replacement center, bro. You see now they start giving him minutes. This is what he's gonna do. This guy was in the draft with all the all-10 players. Dennis Gilbert, and then Serge was in the draft right after that. He's playing pretty good too. Monte Morris. Great overall team. The Pacers. They got Esteban Sosa. They got Nico Mannion. They got Domantas Sabonis. They got Erno. Same team basically, to just keep adding young players. I think they added this dude right now, right? Oh wait, no, this guy was from last year's draft, but he didn't play. So yeah, that guy kind of got added. Elijah Bryant from the Bucks. I know he's a real player. This is a pretty good team. They're definitely gonna make the playoffs. They might even be a top 4 seed this time. Come on, Oscar Robertson. Yeah, I know you can do it. Pelicans. They got Zion, Dirk Nowitzki. They got who gave the Pelicans this dude? How did they get the 4th pick in the draft, bro? So he's a second-year player, and he didn't even play at all. He was the 4th pick in the draft, and he didn't play at all in the rookie season. But he went from an 81 that didn't play to an 89 that about to be the 3rd option on it. Maybe even win a championship here, because 2K loves Pelicans, you know. You know, they're giving them all the good rookies. I mean, look at this. He was a 30th pick in the draft, and he's an 84 in just his what season is he in? Oh, why did it go back? No, in just his what first? He's in his 4th season, and he's already an 84. This dude is in his 3rd season, and he's already an 81. Come on, bro. How lucky are they getting with these picks, bro? And oh my gosh, bro, their depth is amazing, and their starting lineup is ridiculous. I don't know how you stop it, to be honest. Okay. Pistons. Wait, who even won the championship last year? Who? What? Hey, the Pistons. Oh, they made it to the finals. I know that. I don't know if. No, Luka, I think, right? Yeah, you know what? I think it was Luka that beat these dudes. But let me see his award history. Yeah. He yeah, they didn't win a championship. The Raptors, you know, Jerry West now at 87 overall. He goes up too. And Pascal Siakam stays at 90. At 31, he's still not regressing. The man is insane, bro. He's LeBron, right? I guess, when it comes to not regressing. Bo Wilcox still getting better. Fred VanVleet getting worse, starting to get worse, you know, a little. But the rest of the Raptors players are getting better or staying the same. All right, good team. You know, Rockets probably gonna make the playoffs as well. You got Jokic, the young Steph Curry, you know, 25-year-old, you know, Kevin Porter Jr., Roman, Tyler Bay, yeah, it's pretty good. Oh wait, hold up. Did they add a lot of you know, they added some depth, you know, but you know, I think it's a playoff team. 7 seed, 6 seed, you know, Spurs. Wait, is this a team that went to the final? No, they didn't win the champ. No, yeah. No, but they did. I think they made a conference finals run or some conference like something, bro. It is something, I think, in the playoffs. You know, the Johnson Murray, Dylan Johnson. Yeah, this is a great team. Spencer Dinwiddie's still on the team. Looks mad. Yeah. I mean, maybe they could have some more depth, but yeah. Suns. DeAndre Ayton, Bradley Beal, Cole Wilcox, Kenyon Martin Jr., and then the rest of the team. Yeah, this team's probably not gonna make the playoffs. It's gonna be like a bottom 3 team, I think. And the Thunder, Julius Erving, Will Chamberlain, who's not playing that good. Yeah. Well, I mean, rebounding wise, yes, he's amazing, but field goal percentage wise, you know, free throw percentage wise, even 3-point percentage, he's shooting some. How much threes did he attempt, man? How whoever made this Will Chamberlain, I don't know, bro. You know, I think I might have. Oh, he only attempted 28 threes. That's not. I mean, I think the max for me would be like 1 or 2 threes, max, maybe 3 threes, but 28, that's a little much, man. And for him to be shooting 32.1%, that's a little much too. But why is he not attempting too many shots? Like, bro, whoever made him, make him attempt more shots, my guy. Okay, wait, no. Why does it always take me back to? Oh, you know what? I keep because I moved the joystick. All right, sorry about that. I moved the joystick. That's why. Okay, come on. 2K, why are you going so slow? Okay. But Julius Erving, this is the one that I made, you know. I think I did a pretty good job, you know. But this is the rest of the team. Shea Gilgeous Alexander, Julius Randle, Gary Trent Jr. Oh yeah. Oh man, this is their bench is insane. That team probably could win a championship, 2 championship contenders for sure. Timberwolves, well, Karl Anthony Towns gets better finally. You know, he was regressing when he was young, and I guess now he's older, he's progressing. Okay, I don't know what the whole deal is with Karl Anthony Towns, but okay. I mean, he only progresses by 1, but still, you know what I'm saying. The rest of the team is, yeah, not too good, maybe. You know, just their top 7 dudes, and then this. So yeah, They might make the playoffs that year though. This year though. You know, Tim Duncan, Kobe White, Damian Lillard's worse, but his birth 36 number say he's doing good still, right? So yeah, and if they, you know, make him attempt some more shots. No. Take me to the Trailblazers, come on. Seriously. Come on, man. This game. I mean, I keep, you know, pressing the joystick, but still. Like, you know what I'm saying? 2K, bro. Just be better with getting it faster, you know, as we go in the years to see how broken 2K is. But, James Wiseman's stats are insane. Isaiah Thomas has been saying stats. The rest of the team, you know, kind of takes a little bit of actually, no. They got some bench depth, you know. They got a really good roster now. I think this is the year. This could be the year that they make the playoffs. But you know, because the league is so stacked, I think they're just gonna be close to making the playoffs. Wizards have Karl Malone, Tyler Hero. Yeah, this team's not making the playoffs. But I don't think they'll be a bottom 3 team. Maybe they might actually be. Yeah, they might, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with them. 76ers are. Oh. He takes a big step back. I mean, but he's Joel Embiid. It doesn't matter about the overall. It matters about the stats. And his stats are still gonna be good, I think. So yeah, like he's even doing better than John Stockton. He's a real best player on this team, I think. But yeah, still good team. Damian Dennis. This team has decent, you know, I mean, or not decent, but like okay depth. So you know, they don't have bad depth, but they also don't have good depth. I think that team's still a playoff team, but probably gonna be a first round exit. The Bucks. So this is a team that has a really old, but still good. You know, he only goes down by 4. He goes from a 95 to a 91. That's pretty bad, but he's still good. He's still a 91 overall. You know, he's still a superstar. There are boxes on this team too. I forgot. And you got Tante too and shit. So okay, yeah, okay. Oh wait, no. How about Stacey? Look at this. Yeah. I forgot about how bad the rest of the players were. You know, other than Kareem Maine, I guess you can count Tariq, Nador, Dante DiVincenzo, De'Aaron Fox, and now Stephen Curry and Giannis. You know, but the rest of the team, yeah, they're looking like bench warmers. The rest of the team. So I don't know. This team is probably not gonna make the playoffs again. You know. The big 3 has to carry them though. They might, but who knows? Kevin Garnett, Nikola Vucevic. Wait, this team won the championship. No way. No, they're close, but I don't think they won the championship. Yeah, they didn't win the championship. You know what I'm saying? Cavaliers. This is the team that went to the conference finals. I remember now. It was them against the Pistons, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. You know, this team is good. I think they can do it again. I think they can go all the way to the conference finals. You know, they have good depth now. And their starting lineup is... wait. It's Magic Johnson, Colin Sexton, RJ Barrett, Jared Allen, and Theo Howell. Where are you at? And then off the bench you will have Malcolm Brogdon though. So yeah. This is a good team. This is a good team. Definitely gonna make the playoffs. May go to the conference semifinals. May conference final. I don't know. And then here are the Celtics. They added Reggie Perry. And he's actually pretty good in this game, I guess. Robert Williams, you know, Kemba Walker still here. Basically the same. They actually kept a lot of the core players, you know. The players around them kind of changed, you know, but still good team, you know. I think they'll make the playoffs, maybe we'll see. The Clippers. Now this is the team that was led by an 81 overall last season named Paul George. Now he went down like 3 and he's a 78 overall now. And then Luke Kennard would have been the best player, but they added Klay Thompson from the Warriors, you know. Oh no, from the Timberwolves. I guess the Timberwolves signed him on a minimum deal, which happens a lot, but in this game. But yeah, the Clippers actually signed him to like a real deal, and Scottie Pippen gets signed out for restricted free agency, so that's how he leaves the Lakers, I guess. So I guess the Lakers just got, a lot of players. I don't know. Scottie Pippen should have stayed on the Lakers. Maybe take a cut to your salary, but he could have stayed on the Lakers. Maybe, build a big three of you, Anthony Davis, and that one other auto-generated guy that was really good. That team could have maybe went to the conference semifinals, maybe conference finals. Who knows? But no, he chose to go on this Clippers team and probably be the worst team ever. Well, I mean, last season they weren't even the worst team in the league. The Bucks were that, I think. But yeah. It's probably one of the worst teams. One of the worst teams in the league. Shaq, Devin Booker are on the Grizzlies. Oh, they got Sean Burton. I don't think he was here before. Oh yeah, wait, he was a rookie from. Wait, no, he was supposed to be. He's a third-year player, bro. But he didn't play his first season, like a lot of rookies actually. Weird. Second. So technically second-year player. But he's really, really good. From an 82 to 88. John Morant, Kevin Lewis Jr. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this bench, it's an all-around great team. This team might win the championship as well this year. The Hawks have Elgin Baylor, Trae Young, John Collins. It's the same team, bro. Y'all won a championship. What year was that? Was it like the second? The second year, yeah. Elgin Baylor won the championship in his second year, and that was it so far. Probably because Elgin Baylor was an older guy. He was like 23, 24 in the mid season. So yeah, he was an older guy. So of course he was going to destroy the league early, and then kind of do the same thing while everyone else is just getting better and better, and already destroying the league. Yeah. It's just this team. Yeah, probably. But the Hawks team would still make a run for the playoffs, I think, but be a first round exit, maybe conference finals. The Heat, they're not making the playoffs. They're probably a bottom 3 team. Yeah, Bam Adebayo has no help. Sorry, Bam Adebayo, you just don't have any help. The Hornets. No. 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 What happened here? No, come on again, man. I swear this happens every. It even happened again, I think. Oh no, I don't know what's going on in my head. Okay. Here we are, the Hornets. The Hornets. Okay, LaMelo Ball. Can't see so. It's basically the same team, but I think they can do it this year just because LaMelo Ball's getting better. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's now 99 overall. Yeah, this team could do it this year, I think. They were the 9th seed by 1 game, I think it was, that they missed the playoffs. So they should make the playoffs this year, I'm pretty sure. The Jazz, yeah. Oh my gosh, look at that bench. Oh yeah. That's disgusting. But this team might make the playoffs. Who knows? The Kings. Great roster, I think. But when they're competing with all the other dudes, this in a regular league, this team might just win a championship, maybe finals, make the finals at least or something like that. But right here in this simulation, I think they're just making the conference semifinal, maybe even just get out of the first round. No. I'd say conference semifinal for the Kings this time. They look really good. The Knicks, Kobe, Michael Jordan. Now Kobe's actually. Wait. Why is Magic Johnson? Why is Michael Jordan below Kobe when he's a 99 and Kobe's a 98? Or at least it's right there. And right here it's right there in the bottom. It says 98. I don't know. But yeah, this is the team. They lost depth. In other years they've definitely had more depth, but it's still good depth. It's still good depth. Bench depth and everything. But I think this team could make the conference semifinals, maybe conference final. Who knows? Oh wait, that was it. So we're looking at. Wait. Past champion. Okay. So the first season we did this with the Lakers. Of course, I remember this. You know, LeBron James won it for the Lakers. Even though the only guy that they added was Scottie Pippen. You know, that was really impressive. But then again, all the players were like 82, 83 overalls. You know, because it was just the first season. So I guess that wasn't, you know, too bad that they only had Scottie Pippen when they could have had like Michael Jordan. But okay. Then, you know, the Hawks won the championship. And then Steph Curry and the Magic won it. And then, oh yeah, it was, yeah, I knew it was Luka and the Mavericks, yeah, who won it last season. Oh, and then it was the finals against the Bulls. I thought it was the finals against the Pistons, but wait, no, the Pistons got eliminated in the second round to the Bulls, I think. Or either that or the Cavaliers that they had to go up against. But yeah, it was the Bulls, bro. Alright, let's get back to simulating. So the trade deadline has passed, and of course the All-Star team as well. So let's look at the transactions, because of course, you know, trade deadline has passed as well. Alec Burks gets traded for that terrible, that's his name, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it, so that's just his name, and the second round pick. Not a big trade. Marcus Howard gets traded for Evan Fournier in a second round pick. Malik Fitz in a lottery protected pick. He's traded for Theo Howell, who was their starting power forward, right, for the Timberwolves. You know, the Hornets trade away PJ Washington and a lottery protected pick from Marvin Bagley III. You know, they're making moves for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and LaMelo Ball. Rockets trade away Nicholas Claxton and Dario Saric for Dante DiVincenzo and Taurean Prince. I guess they need to get a small round. No? Gary Clark gets flipped for Armani Brooks and an exception. You know, these are the rest of the trades. You know, they're not too big. Oh, Landry Shamet gets traded for Dylan Brooks and a second round pick. Oh, Landry Shamet was back on the 76ers, but he got traded to the Warriors for Dylan Brooks and a second round pick. And then the Bulls trade away Jeff Lewis and Utah wannabe for Larry Nance Jr. and Tomas Satoransky. John Morant and a top 3 protected pick get traded for DeAndre Ayton of the Phoenix Suns. Woo. And this happened back in February. That's why my Lakers were losing to the Suns. I gotta check how good they are in the standings, because like, hey, John Morant might be out here cooking for them. You know, I don't know what DeAndre Ayton's doing over there with Shaq, but that's pretty scary front court as well. You know, I don't know. Maybe they run Shaq at power forward. I don't know who they run at power forward, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. You know, Josh Green, Kevin Looney get flipped for Frank Kaminsky and Gordon Hayward. Paul Houston gets flipped for Jeremy Lamb in a first round pick. Okay, Pacers. I don't know. You get Jeremy Lamb back, and you get a first round pick. Okay, you know, I don't know how good Paul Houston is, but I think he was. But if I remember, I think he was like over an 80 overall. So I don't know. That was a good trade for you guys. But DeAndre Hunter and Thomas Bryant get flipped for Tobias Harris and Facundo Campazzo. So, hey, I mean, now the Hawks got Tobias Harris playing with Trae Young, John Collins in them. So yeah. Kawhi Leonard of the Pistons and Josh Richardson get flipped for Wendell Carter Jr. and Mikal Bridges. Bro, Pistons, are you serious? If you're gonna train Kawhi Leonard, I mean, he's old by now. He's like what, 30, in his mid 30s or something. So he probably wasn't as good, but he's still really good. And you flip him and Josh Richardson, and you get back Wendell Carter Jr. and Mikal Bridges isn't that good in this game. You know, good defensively for sure, but offensively, not so much. Okay, so yeah, but that happened. Bogdan Bogdanovic gets traded for Elijah Hughes and an exception. Michael Porter Jr. in the second round pick get flipped for Jaylen Brown. All right, you know, some changes here and there. I don't know what Michael Porter Jr. is going to do with Jason Tatum, but that's pretty scary too, you know. Not just Jaylen Brown with the Nuggets, leaving the Nuggets now. I guess you know he wanted to be his own man. I guess. And Poca in the second round pick get flipped for Grant Riller. I don't know how Grant Riller is so good now. I mean, he's like one of the worst players on the Hornets right now. So I don't know how good he turned out to be, but okay. John Wall, lottery protected first round pick, get flipped for Isaiah Stewart, and a second round pick. Desmond Bane in a second round pick get flipped for D'Anthony Melton. Chris Boucher gets flipped for a second round pick, and a guy named Diego Cortez. Joe Harris. Oh, but he's Mexican. Hey, you know, Joe Harris. And a second round pick get flipped for Delon Wright. T.J. Warren and a first round pick get flipped for Tyrese Halliburton, and a second round pick. Clifford McCarthy and Cameron gets flipped for Cameron Johnson, and a second round pick. And Jackie Tate and a second round pick get flipped for Drew Ebanks. Now let's look at the All-Star teams. You know, for team Larry. Oh, Larry Bird. Okay, you know, Larry Bird's already an All-Star team captain in his 4th All-Star game, well, or All-Star appearance, however you want to say it, you know. And starters for him are Luka Doncic, Jerry West, Julius Erving, and Giannis. And then off the bench they got Isaiah Thomas, Nikola Jokic, Elgin Baylor, Zion Williamson, Stephen Curry, Trae Young, and Jason Tatum. And on Team Magic they got Magic Johnson, Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi Leonard. Wait, Donovan Mitchell is starting? I gotta see what he's averaging, you know. If he's a starter and Larry, oh my gosh, the Jazz are probably doing really good stuff right now. Because on top of all the top 30 players of all time that were at it, but okay. Kawhi Leonard from the Spurs, you know, makes it. Kevin Garnett, David Robinson, and off the bench you got Oscar Robertson, Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Karl Malone, Bill Russell, Dirk Nowitzki, and Devin Booker. All right, that's cool. Now let's look at the standings. And in the West, you got the Grizzlies, then the Jazz. Oh, the Jazz were doing. Rudy Gobert was coming off the bench for Goga Badazzi, first of all. All right, and then Kyle Anderson was doing great. Oh my gosh, Larry Bird about to win MVP. I'll be a Finals MVP. Regular season MVP. Okay, you know, Donovan Mitchell did deserve that starting spot. None of the seasons. They replaced the point guard with Jared Park, who's a really good point. Well, okay, not too good, not an 85, but I would say like he's playing like an 80, but that's still good, because before they had like a 73 or something like that, a low 70 player at their point guard position, starting point guard position, yeah. And then they have a really good bench now actually. Yeah, you know, they feel that they are going to the season now like, oh my gosh, their bench is trash, but no, they replaced some guys. You know, Pelicans, 3rd seed. Yeah, it always makes sense. I mean, they're Pelicans. You know, Spurs, you know, Kawhi Leonard, Russell do their thing and lead this team to be the 3rd seed. I mean, the 4th seed. 5th seed was the Thunder. No, there's not Pedro. So yeah, Julius Erving's doing his thing. Well, Chamberlain. Hey, I mean, my guy's still averaging the same stat, but he's slightly improving. You know, Grant Riller is actually a god in 2K, I guess. Hey, just trade for Grant Riller in the first year. You know, he's just only got like 1.5 star trade value or something like that, and he's gonna end up being a really good 6th man for you on championship team or something. You know, I learned some. You know, you learn something new every day. The Rockets are doing great things. You know, Nuggets actually are the 7th seed. You know, with Jamal Murray and Jaylen Brown, who they traded for. Well, they traded away Michael Porter Jr. to get him. You know. And then Dennis Gilbert is doing his thing. You know, that's the guy that they drafted instead of a few other top 30 players of all time that were still left on the board. The Mavericks are the 8th seed. Hey, Luka, you gotta step it up, my guy. You might lose that last playoff spot because there's no play-in tournament in 2K right now. There should be one in 2K22. If not, I don't know what 2K is doing, because, you know, they gotta add it by next season. If they didn't add it, you know, this is Gordon Hayward's probably averaging insane per 36. Yeah, that's 2K for you. You know, if you're like a current star or like one of the best players in the league, you know, even when you're 36 years old, you're still gonna be averaging about 18 points per game per 36. So yeah, I don't know, maybe the Mavericks should start him over who's their small. Well, Luka, of course. Maybe they could put him at power forward instead. No, I don't know. Just play Gordon Hayward more minutes. That's all I'm saying. 9 seed is my Lakers. You know, of course we're gonna do it again, huh? Just be the 9 seed. We're not gonna be so terrible that we get a really good pick, but we're also not gonna, you know, be really good to win a championship. That's just the GM's mindset, I guess. I mean, I guess that's a good mindset. I don't know. The Kings, I expected them to be a lot better than this. I thought they would be like a 6, 7 seed, you know. But then again, all these other teams, looking at all these other, well, the Nuggets, they're always surprising, you know. But I think it's because Dennis Gilbert, you know, he's low key one of these top 30 players of all time too. I mean, he was drafted before them, so you know, he might end up being one of the top 30 players of all time. He might make the Hall of Fame, to be honest. The 11th seed is the Timberwolves, though. You know, LeBron James just can't do it, bro. He's really, oh my gosh, 50, 40, well, 60, you know, well, 69, basic, almost 70. Yeah, he's got to get his free throw percentage up to get 50, 40, 90 club, but yeah, no, he's still trying really hard, man. Trailblazers, you know, they gotta, yeah. Oh my gosh, Damian Lillard's coming out the bench for Kobe White. Oh my gosh, yeah, these guards are insane. And then they got Tyrese Halliburton as well, of course, bro. And then they got Barney over here. You know, Barney destroying like a dinosaur. I don't know what he's doing over here. But he's doing some good stuff. Oh my gosh, so they got Tyrese Halliburton and Kobe White starting over Cole Anthony and Damian Lillard. Oh my gosh, these guards are insane. But because they don't have any like really good forward, you know. Oh, they got Alex Len too. Cool. But yeah, they don't, because they don't have too many good forwards other than, of course, Barney. You know, Barney's a GOAT. But and of course Tim Duncan. But other than them, you know, they don't really have too many good big men or forwards. So they just got a bunch of good guards, and they can't play them big men. And of course, and with the stack league, they're explosive. The 13th seed was the Warriors. You know, they got Isaiah Thomas. They got James Wiseman, and the rest of the dudes kind of, oh my gosh, they got Darius Garland now. They probably signed him on a minimum deal, but let's see. Yep, minimum deal, bro. What am I gonna say? I know what's going on around the league. You know, this guy's probably, no wait, no, he was here. That's not a minimum deal guy. You know, this team has some good depth, but just not too much star power other than Isaiah Thomas and James Wiseman. And with the stack league, they're 13th seed. Suns were the 14th seed, so why did they win my Lakers so much? I don't know. But John Morant did his thing, Bradley Beal did his thing, Barrel did his thing, and you know they got Pete Reed over here. Oh yo, this 47th pick. I think he was picked right. No wait, no. Bill Russell was the 41st pick. Yeah, so I don't know how I remember that, but yeah, he was the 47th pick in the draft. So yeah. You know, great second round pick because of the, you know, he was probably supposed to be like a 15th, you know, maybe 20th pick in the draft, but of course with all the top 30 players all time in his draft, he couldn't do that. Sheldon doing his thing, Kenny Martin Jr. doing his, but yeah, the depth probably needed to help more. Pete Reed needed to help a little more. Sheldon definitely needed to help more. Yeah, just Bradley Beal and John Morant, and you know, DeAndre Ayton helped for a little bit of the season, so yeah, all of them couldn't carry them. Klay Thompson, you know, Clippers, they got Klay Thompson doing his thing. Scottie Pippen is, I was about to say having a career here, but no, that was last season. But yeah, his efficiency is at its best. You know, 3-point percentage. Well, yeah, 3-point percentage. Oh shoot, no wait. Look at the second season. That's ridiculous. But yeah. Shooting splits are okay. His field goal percentage is really good. It's OP, you know. But the rest. Oh, Paul George is averaging something. Okay, Paul George is just insane. He's probably in the running for, you know, 6th man of the year, you know, along with Damian Lillard, Cole Anthony, and them. But yeah, 15 seed makes sense. What? Chris Paul and the Nets are the worst. Wait. Okay, not the worst. I was about to say they're looking like the worst team in the. But here are the Eastern Conference standings. Now I think of it, I should look at the standings at the end of the season. But yeah, let's look at award races, and we got Larry Bird. Like I said, I told you that man was gonna win MVP, and then Julius Erving, Magic Johnson, Trae Young, and Elgin Baylor are also in the running. And then you got Rookie of the Year, Magnus Fredrickson. Of course, he's the third. Well, he's supposed to be in his third year, but you know, this ended up being his rookie year, and he's an 89 overall for my Lakers. Oh man, finally, bro, like player wins Rookie of the Year again, man. It's about to happen. Cause look at everyone else is just no close, bro. Lyle Battle, unless they're pretty good at defense. Lyle Battle is pretty good at defense. Yeah, all of them are good at defense except for Magnus, but he's just too good at on the offensive end and rebounding wise. That I don't think it really matters. So yeah, but all these dudes are here too. Sixth man of the year, Kevin Durant. Oh wait, we signed Kev. Hold up, how are we the ninth seed? I didn't even see this. I didn't notice this. What? We signed the young Kevin Durant to a minimum. I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, minimum. Of course, bro. That's just what happens here in 2K. You know, six man is insane this year. You know, we got Kevin Durant, we got Malcolm Brogdon. Kevin Durant's coming off for Magnus, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Malcolm Brogdon, Jim Jennings. I don't know why they don't start both of them, but then they have Anthony Davis too, so I guess. Jim Jennings, you know, Esteban, who's always doing his thing off the bench, and Russell Westbrook. Defensive Player of the Year. Looks like it's gonna go to Bill Russell again. You know, he's never not won it so far in this simulation. Shaq is here, Kevin Garnett, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and David Robinson. Nothing but top 30 players of all time. Hey, you know, most improved player of the year is Jerry West, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Preston, Washington. Stephen Curry. I don't even know if you improved too. Yeah, you didn't really improve too much, but okay. I mean, hey, that's what the voters say. Man. You got two Rockets players. You got two Rockets players and two Raptors players in most improved conversation. Hey, I mean, I guess it's contagious. All right, it's the end of the season. You know, Magic Johnson wins MVP. I don't even wait. Was he even in the running when last time when we checked? I'm not too sure. I can't tell you that. I don't remember, but he was averaging 25.7 points per game, 12.2 assists per game, 6.2 rebounds per game, 2.1 steals per game, 0.3 blocks per game, 59.8% from the field, 85% from the free throw line, and 38.6% from three.
What are you doing?
Magnus Fredrickson wins Rookie of the Year, averaging 21.5 points per game for my Lakers, 7 rebounds per game, 3.3 assists per game, passing, you know, dishing the rock a little bit, 1.3 steals per game, 0.1 blocks per game, 79.3% from the free throw line, 51.9% from the field, and 46.7% from three. Kevin Durant wins Sixth Man of the Year for my Lakers as well, 22.1%. No, 22.1%. 22.1 points per game. Maybe he should get to start over the rookie, but I don't know. That's just me. 1.3 steals per game, 1.2 blocks per game, 4.4 assists per game, 5 rebounds per game, 51.1% from the field, 76.4% from the free throw line, and 43.9% from three. Bill Russell wins Defensive Player of the Year. You know, he's never not won it. He's averaging 19.3 points per game. Wait, he's having a career year, my guy. Oh my gosh. 18.8 rebounds per game, 2.7 assists per game, 1.6 steals per game, 3.7 blocks per game, 54.9% from the field, 52% from the free throw line, and didn't even attempt a three, I don't think. Let's see if he actually attempted a three. I don't even think he attempted a single one. Yep, nope. In his entire career, nope. Jerry West wins Most Improved Player of the Year, averaging 31.1 points per game, 11.3 assists per. Wait, hold up. Or even better way to look at it, just. Oh, man, he upped it by like 10, bro. Oh, yeah. He definitely deserved it. Yeah. Coach of the Year was Nate. So All NBA first team is Magic Johnson, of course, Jerry West, Tim Duncan, Larry Bird, and Bill Russell. All NBA. Wait, all top 30 players of all time. Hey, finally that happens. All NBA second team is Trae Young, Luka Doncic. Hey, you're not destroying the league with your MVPs anymore, huh? You're not All NBA second team. Kyle Leonard, Spurs, you know, one of our guys. Elgin Baylor, the one that I made, you know. David Robinson. All NBA third team is Nikola Jokic, Kevin Garnett, Julius Erving, the one that I made. Oscar Robinson, and John Stockton. Wait, speaking of the guys that I made one more, and that's Moses Malone. What happened to him? Is he in free agency, or did he sign a minimum deal with one of these teams, bro? Hopefully he signed with the playoff team if he did sign. Michael Jordan, I gotta check free agency just in case he's there. Andrew Johnson, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, or even better, I think I'm just a player finder. And Bill Russell around the all defensive first team. All defensive second team is Ben Simmons, Chris Paul, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jonathan Isaac, and Shaq. Oh, this is the Chris Paul from the Nets, by the way. I think the other one retired. Our first team is of course Magnus, Lyle, Bobby, Barrow, Hamilton. Well, here are the here's all rookie second team if you're interested in that. Oh, Damian Dennis makes it. I remember that name. I remember that name. Now let's look at first of all, hold up. Can I do player finder? No. Can I? How do I look for Moses Malone? You know, I think I'll just do this way, right? Do it this way. He's got to be in the top 60, 80 or something, right? Moses Malone. Where is Moses Malone? Come on, give me Moses Malone. You know, he could be averaging less than like 15 points per game somewhere. Who knows? You know what I mean? Yo, he's still on the Knicks. He's still on the Knicks. He's just not improving. You know, I messed up on him. I think I made his prime years, 24 to something. So I should have made his statistics looking ridiculous, like a 97 overall, because he's not going to improve. That makes total sense to me. So now he's just going to be like an 85 his whole career. Like, even when he's old, I think he's still going to be an 85, which is pretty good, I guess. And then, yeah, he's just not going to, and then he's not going to regress until he's like 34, 35 or something like that. Like, really, really old, But, let's look at the standings. So, Suns are 15 seed. Actually, they went down below, even below the Clippers. Clippers were 14th seed. Clippers just keep getting lucky. They're not going to be the worst team in the league, huh? Even though they're always predicted to be. They're like, no. Trailblazers were the 13th seed. 12th seed was the Warriors. 11th seed was the Timberwolves. 10th seed was the Lakers. Which is surprising because they added Kevin Durant. So if anything, they should have gone up. But okay. I'm okay with that. My Lakers. 9th seed was the Kings. 8th seed was the Mavericks. Hey, so Luka Doncic did keep that 8th seed. I don't know. Can he win a championship as the 8th seed? We'll have to see his matchup. I think it's the Nuggets are the 7th seed. Jaylen Brown doing his thing. Jamal Murray, Jalen Smith even doing his thing. Wait, they got Jaylen Brown and Jalen Smith. Over the Jalen's, all right. Houston Rockets were the 6th seed. They got Steph Curry. They got Kevin Porter Jr. They got Roman. They got Tyler Bay. They got Nikola Jokic, Jackson Hayes coming off the bench for it. There's a really, really good overall team. 5th seed was the Thunder. 4th seed Spurs. 3rd seed Jazz. Oh, a little movement here. Jazz go down from Donovan Mitchell's numbers went down. Larry Bird's numbers went a little down. Everyone's numbers just went a little down, I think. Oh, but Rudy Gobert is starting over Goga Bitadze, so that's something. That's what they had to do. Sorry, Goga Bitadze, but yeah. Oh, wait. Tim Hardaway Jr. wasn't on this team, was he? He might have been, I think. Let's see. Yeah. He already was on this team. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't tripping. All right, I was about to say they still signed him for the minimum deal, and then their spot playoffs goes down. But no. All right. Pelicans. Oh, I don't think Derek White was here though, was he? Yes, he is. I keep saying that, bro. Not every player signed to the minimum deal in free agency, bro. But a lot of players are in 2K. Pelicans were the 2nd seed, and the Grizzlies were the 1st seed. What I tell you, the Grizzlies are gonna win championship. They were championship contenders. I mean, look at that. Just look at that team, and then they have DeAndre Ayton now instead of John Morant. And then look at this Heat team. I told you this Heat team was going to be terrible. But they're the 15th seed actually. The 14th seed was the Nets. You know, the Nets are not going to be the 15th seed around here. They're like, nah. Isaac Okoro's now on this team, by the way. I think he definitely signed for the minimum, right? Yeah. You see, when I say definitely, it's gonna happen. You know, it's gonna say minimum. Damian Jones is the starting center, so maybe that's why. And Isaac Okoro's not playing too good. You know, that's what happens with most of the rookies. Their shot tendency doesn't really increase too much, and yeah, that's what happens to rookies. Except for LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball's a glitch. Same thing with James Wiseman. And this is the bench. You know, Piskey isn't doing as good as past years. Like past years, he went nuts. Not as much, but he's still going crazy. James Harden is still going crazy at 81 overall and 36 years old. He's still going crazy. You know, Jimmy Butler's now on this team. I remember, they signed him last year. You know, and then they got Javon Carter. Man, it's all around this team. It's really good. But they're the 14th seed. I don't know what's going on with that team. Killian Hayes, Dwayne Wade, and they traded Kawhi Leonard for Mikal Bridges, Jaren Jackson Jr. and Wendell Carter Jr. Yeah, they traded for those two players, and then they got Kerry Lewis Jr. Oh, Kerry Lewis Jr. is averaging some insane stats. Jeremy Grant is still here. Oh, okay, it was a solid team, but 13th seed because it's so stacked of a league. 76ers were 12th seed, and no, I guess overall does matter, but no, actually it doesn't. When it, his stats are still ridiculous. He's 89, but he's still doing, 96, 97 overall type stuff. Benson is still really good. But yeah, the rest of the team is not too good. 11th seed was the Bucks. So Giannis Antetokounmpo made it work with his big three of Stephen Curry and De'Aaron Fox. And Patrick Williams was probably like the big four. I guess it was big four, And then their bench wasn't actually really that good, but the starting lineup was just so good that it led them to be the 11th seed, not make the playoffs. Of course, like I said, they definitely weren't going to make the playoffs. Even with that big three of Steph Curry, Giannis, and it was the old Steph Curry, Giannis, and De'Aaron Fox. Michael Porter Jr. is just averaging some insane stats. Even Celtics even leads him to be the 10th seed over the Bucks. Big three. Jason Tatum's over here. Robert Williams, Reggie Perry off the bench. Cam Reddish, Kemba Walker too. And then the rest of the team is just crazy bad. But their 8-man rotation would be insane if they run it 8-man. But they're probably running it like 10-man or something. The Pacers are the 9th seed. Oscar Robertson, Lyle Battle, who was in second place for Rookie of the Year, Hazan is over here. Domantas Sabonis, Yusuf Nurkic, and Esteban doing his thing. He was a 6-man of the year candidate, as well as Nico Mannion. I think he was 6-man of the year candidate or most improved, something like that. Caris LeVert, Erno doing the rest of the team is probably that's just not that good. But great team still, but 9th seed. 8th seed was the Wizards, actually. Reggie Rollins doing his thing, Tyler Hero doing his thing, Danny Avdija, and then Karl Malone doing going nuts on them, I think. Hamidou Diallo, Russell Westbrook. Okay, yeah, this team actually had a lot of depth. I was surprised. I thought they would have like no depth at all, but no. Instead, this team is like, nah, we're gonna have a lot of depth, bro. And their starters were doing really good too, and then Karl Malone leading this team to make the playoffs. And then LaMelo Ball and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar do make the playoffs. Marvin Bagley the third got flipped for PJ Washington and a pick. I don't know if it was protected or not. I can't remember. And they got Kevin Huerter, Poke, Cassius Winston, Mitchell Morrison, Harry Rozier the third, Larry Markkinen too, and Marcus Smart too. Taco Fall, they got Taco Fall, bruh. They got Bogdanovich too. Yeah, their bench is insane. Their starting lineup is pretty good too, but the 2 stars were the ones that really led them. They're 7th seed. 6th seed was the Raptors, with Jerry West, of course, leading. He was most improved player of the year. Fred VanVleet, Jalen Harris doing his thing. Pascal Siakam, Preston Washington. Well, Rui Hachimura, Malachi Flynn, and the rest of the guys just doing their things off the bench. And 5th seed was the Bulls. What? Y'all made the final. Well, I think last year you were 5th seed too. Actually, yeah, you were like the 5th seed or 6th seed too last season. So actually, I guess that makes sense. You know, in the playoffs, y'all stepped it up. Maybe make the finals again. I doubt it. But hey, if the Bulls actually do make the finals, I wouldn't be too surprised because they did it last year too. The Cavaliers are looking like this. You know, I told you they're actually, you know, starting to actually build around Magic Johnson pretty well now. You know, wait, Jared Allen's going off the bench for Hershey's Achua, who I think they signed for the minimum. Yes, they did. Hey, hey, that minimum contract can get you a lot of players. That's what we learned in this video. You know, but then again, we learned that in like every video of 2K, because 2K is just being 2K. And they all signed for the minimum, which makes sense if they don't get signed in free agency because they're expecting way too much money, and teams can't do it, and then players just keep getting too good. And yeah, Magic are a good team, you know, 3rd seed. Knicks are the 2nd seed right now. Kobe and Michael Jordan doing their thing. Some of the most clutchest players not just clutchest players in ever, some of the best players ever. Yeah, this team has pretty okay depth, I guess, but no, really good depth actually. What am I saying? It's an all-around good team, and then on top of it, of course, is Michael Jordan and Kobe. And Trae Young and the Hawks actually are the 1st seed. You know, they're back. They're like, hey, what are we doing, bro? These last couple of years, we didn't really make too much noise, bro. We just won a championship. Wait, how long ago was it? 3 years ago. Yeah, bro. They're like, yeah, we should win another championship. What are we doing? We all started matchups, and we're starting to simulate the playoffs, or well, not the playoffs, but the first round, you know, of the playoffs. Any game 7? Oh, yo, one game 7. And Grizzlies and Mavericks might go to a game 7. Who knows? The Grizzlies, what are y'all doing? Hold up. Oh man, Grizzlies, what are you doing? Luka's not even playing that good. His team is just really good too. I don't know what's going on with the Grizzlies, but okay. Let me switch to Magic real quick. Or actually, I think the Magic would wait. Let me just go this way. Raptors. All right. Simulate with yeah, you can simulate those game 6s. If they go to game 7s, then we'll simulate them next, you know. But right now we gotta simulate this game 7. Right now it looks like the Magic are gonna win it, like not even that close. Could it get close? Could it get close so that we can jump in? And no, it's not gonna be that close. We got a little closer, but then yeah, but still not close enough. We got one more game 7 between the Grizzlies and the Mavericks. All right, now this is one to watch, fellas. This is another one to watch, you know. For sure, Luka against Shaq, Devin Booker, and them, and DeAndre Ayton, who they also added. You know, Devin Booker was like, "Hey, get me DeAndre Ayton," and they did, and they also defeated Luka in the first round. I don't know how Luka was just the 8th seed, but hey, he definitely gave the Grizzlies a run for the money. Yeah. Now let's simulate the second round though. We got the Hawks against the Cavaliers, the Knicks against the Magic, Pelicans against the Jazz, and the Grizzlies against the Spurs. No upsets. I mean, the Grizzlies almost got a big upset, but yeah. Oh! I just stopped it right on time. Okay. Let's go to, yeah, Magic. And simulate with Simcast. Game 7. Magic at the Knicks. Who will win, bro? Magic have won a championship a few years ago. Can they do it again? Mavericks were the past champions, so now I think of it. And they lost to in the first round. But whatever. The Magic. Oh! What? There's like a minute and a half left, and the Magic were up by like 10. But hey, the Knicks went on like a 9-0 run or something like that, or 11-2 run. I didn't see exactly, but like still, you know, the last shot I think was like a 2 or 3 by the Knicks. So that's, yeah. The last shot didn't really matter if it went in or not, because if it went in, which it did, you know, it only got them to lose by 1 instead of 3 or 4 or whatever. But here are the conference finals matchups. So Magic against the Cavaliers, you know, they upset the first seed and second seed, Knicks and Hawks. And the Jazz and the Spurs also upset the first and second seed, Pelicans and Grizzlies. So it's the Jazz against the Spurs and the Magic against the Cavaliers. Let's see what goes on. Please give me a game 7 that I can jump into. Nope. Okay. Well, it's the finals, bro. Magic Johnson. Hey, he's reminding me of 2006-2017 season Cavaliers with LeBron James taking them all the way to the finals, but then getting swept. But especially since, and it was against the Spurs too, right? Hold up, let me look at league history. I'm pretty sure it's the Spurs. Oh, not league history. Past. Well, yeah, league history. Past champions. Yeah. 2006, 2007. Yeah, it was the Spurs sweeping the Cavaliers. Let's see if that happens. You know, history repeats itself. Hello. Can I see the matchups because it's the finals? Cavaliers. Okay. Spurs with Trey Jones, Lonnie Walker for Kawhi Leonard, the young one, Keldon Johnson, and Bill Russell. Against Magic Johnson, Colin Sexton, RJ Barrett, Malik Fitz, and Jared Allen. I don't know how you let this team to the finals, Magic Johnson. Like, you can lead this team to the first round for sure. Second round, maybe. Conference finals, that's almost impossible. Finals, it's, bro, you're like Jesus Christ in a basketball jersey. So, bro, you know, Cavaliers win game 1. Cavaliers win game 2. Spurs win game 3. Spurs win game 4. Cavaliers win game 5. Let's simulate just one game now. Oh, this is a close one. Oh! And the Cavaliers do win the championship. This was an insane video. Bro. Magic Johnson is really Jesus Christ in a basketball jersey for these Cleveland fans. You know? Hey, Cavaliers fans, who's the real GOAT for you guys? Is it LeBron? Or is it Magic Johnson? Because this dude just did it at 24 years old. I don't know. What do you guys think? He's ecstatic. He's actually rested. I was about to say, I thought he was going to be tired. I mean, he's playing 37 minutes, but he averaged 33.5 points per game, 7.3 minutes per game, 13.5 assists per game, 2.7 steals per game, 0.2 blocks per game, 3.3 turnovers per game. Which isn't too bad on when he's averaging 13.5 assists, you know, and 50.5% on the field, and didn't really take any threes, or didn't take a single 3. So, yeah, Magic Johnson might just be the GOAT, bro. He might just be the GOAT. I mean, this Cavaliers team was definitely a lot better than what LeBron James had to work with. But then the league was like a ton better, so And if you like the video, make sure to leave it a like. Turn on the post notification bell so that you can never miss another video, and subscribe for more.